Hello everyone, welcome back to my movie recaps. Today we're diving into a gripping true crime drama from 2015 called Cleveland Abduction, based on a terrifying real story. Before we start, I hope you're all having a great day. Now, let's jump straight into the story. This film recounts actual events that took place in Cleveland, Ohio. The story begins with Michelle Knight, a young mother joyfully playing with her son, Joey. It's clear she adores him, but life hasn't been kind to Michelle. She's out of work and struggling to survive. Today she's got a job interview, and she's hopeful it might be a turning point. Joey doesn't want her to leave, but Michelle gently convinces him. Her unreliable mother agrees to look after him while she's gone. Michelle arrives at the laundromat where the interview is scheduled, but things don't go as planned. The owner rejects her because she doesn't have the required qualifications. Michelle explains that she had to drop out of school to care for her son, but the employer refuses to reconsider. Heartbroken, Michelle returns home, only to find Joey near a bottle of alcohol and a drunk man passed out on the couch. The man becomes aggressive, shoves Joey, and the boy gets hurt. At the hospital, doctors notice signs of abuse on Joey. Michelle is questioned by social services, and she claims Joey got hurt from a fall, but the officer doesn't believe her. As a result, Joey is taken from her custody until she can provide a safer environment. Days later, Michelle meets her old friend Emily. She explains she's moved out of her mother's house and now lives with her cousin, hoping this will help her regain custody. They also talk about her upcoming court hearing, and soon Emily's father arrives to pick her up. As Michelle prepares for court, her mother calls to say she can't take her there. With no choice and no idea where the courthouse is, Michelle sets out on foot. After walking for hours, lost, she stops at a store for directions. The cashier can't help, but then she spots Emily's father, Ariel Castro, who offers her a ride, saying it's too far to walk in time. Desperate, Michelle agrees. Before driving off, Ariel says he has puppies at home and offers one for Joey. Though hesitant, Michelle agrees to quickly check them out. At his house, Ariel shows her a dog in the yard and claims the puppies are upstairs. Though uncomfortable, Michelle follows him inside. His house is messy, and Ariel explains he lives alone. He takes her upstairs, claiming the puppies are there. But when they reach her room, Michelle senses something is wrong and tries to leave. Ariel grabs her, overpowers her, and reveals his dark intentions. He tells her about his wife leaving him and now wanting a companion. After assaulting her, he discovers she's 21 and tears apart a photo of her son. When Michelle begs for freedom, he stuffs her mouth with a sock, tapes it, and hangs her from a beam, leaving her terrified. Michelle remains trapped, unable to move or eat for days. She hears voices outside, but can't get help. Meanwhile, the police and her mother wrongly assume she's run away and don't search seriously. 3 days later, Ariel returns with food. Michelle refuses to eat, which angers him. He drags her to the basement and assaults her again, leaving her traumatized. He taunts her with $10 as payment and tells her no one has reported her missing, so he can do whatever he wants. Before leaving, he gags her again and places a helmet on her head. Later, Ariel's mother visits. Michelle tries to scream, but Ariel sends his mother away and returns to force feed her. Outside, Ariel plays in a band, living a double life. Another day, Ariel breaks down crying about his abusive father. Michelle tries to appeal to his emotions, telling him hurting others won't heal him. Ariel seems moved and releases her from the basement, only to lock her upstairs instead and board the windows, cutting her off from the world. Time passes, and Ariel brings Michelle a TV, saying she can watch anything except black shows. Later, hearing her sing, he joins her with a guitar, enjoying her song. But when he reads lyrics about her suffering, he explodes in rage, gags her, and leaves. Soon after, Ariel's daughter Emily visits, but he keeps her downstairs. Michelle tries to make noise, but Ariel blames it on their dog and cranks up music. Michelle's health declines, but she finds solace imagining Joey. One day, Ariel gives her a puppy, bringing her brief joy. When he forgets to chain her, Michelle tries to escape, but it's a trap. As punishment, Ariel kills the puppy, leaving her devastated. Months pass, and Ariel kidnaps another girl, Amanda Berry. Michelle sees Amanda's case on the news, realizing police are finally investigating. Ariel assaults Amanda too, and though Michelle tries to talk to her, Amanda is too afraid. Michelle later discovers she's pregnant. Ariel, unwilling to have her baby, brutally ends the pregnancy, beating her with a dumbbell. Weeks later, Ariel forces Michelle to help in the yard, disguising her. She tries to signal a neighbor, but he doesn't understand. Police show up, but only to break up and neighbors fight. Michelle nearly gives up hope, but remembers Joey. Later, she marks Joey's 5th birthday on the wall, missing him deeply. By now, Ariel has kidnapped a third girl, Gina DeJesus. Michelle, Amanda, and Gina are now together. Michelle urges them to stay strong and plan their escape. The community holds vigils for the missing girls. Ariel even comforts Gina's family, hiding in plain sight. Back home, he assaults Gina as Michelle tries to stop him, but he laughs it off. Years pass, and Joey turns 7. Despite everything, the girls survive. Amanda learns her mother has died, leaving her broken. Eventually, Ariel stops chaining them, claiming they'll live like a family. He announces Amanda is pregnant and plans to keep the baby. Amanda gives birth with Michelle's help under threat. Ariel, twistedly proud, allows the child Jocelyn to live. As Jocelyn grows, she calls Michelle and Gina her aunts, unaware of their pain. Though they can move freely in the house, they're forbidden from leaving. Michelle marks Joey's 14th birthday, longing for him. Ariel's financial troubles grow. Jocelyn asks why her aunts can't go outside. One day, Ariel forgets to lock the door. Jocelyn tells Amanda, who sees a chance to escape. Amanda screams for help. Neighbors respond, breaking in and rescuing Amanda and Jocelyn. Police arrive and find Michelle and Gina. At first, Michelle thinks it's a trick, but they assure her she's safe. She sees light for the first time in years, finally free to reunite with Joey. After their rescue, the girls receive medical care and become national news. Michelle asks to see her son, and doctors promise to find him. The news reports that the other 2 girls have already been reunited with their families, while no one comes forward for Michelle. Not long after, an FBI agent named Jake Solano visits her to investigate the case. He brings her favorite food, a cheeseburger and ice cream, and Michelle is thrilled to finally enjoy real food again. However, when Jake hands her a napkin, it triggers painful memories of how Ariel used to gag her with napkins. Later, Michelle's mother tries to visit her, but Michelle refuses to meet her, feeling deeply hurt that her mother never looked for her during the 10 years she was missing. After a few days, Michelle is discharged from the hospital, and Jake arranges for her to stay at a comfortable hotel. He reassures her, promising to find her son. The next day, Michelle meets Gina. Though they've grown close during captivity, Gina now wants to move forward and live a normal life. While they care for each other, Gina decides to keep some distance for now. Later that day, Jake returns to Michelle's hotel room with difficult news. Joey's foster parents refuse to let Michelle meet her son and won't even share a recent photo of him. They want to keep her away completely. Michelle is given the option to challenge the adoption legally, but she chooses not to, believing it's best not to disrupt Joey's life, especially since he's finally happy. In the next scene, Michelle bravely prepares to testify against Ariel in court. On the way, she reflects on the years of abuse and trauma she endured. Standing before the judge, Michelle recounts every horrific detail, demanding justice, and stating she wants her 11 stolen years back, while making sure Ariel is punished for life. She closes her testimony with a powerful message. I know there are many people suffering, but we must reach out, hold their hands, and remind them they are seen, they are heard.
I love you.
In the post-credits, it's revealed that Ariel was sentenced to life in prison plus 1,000 years, but he took his own life just a month into his sentence. Michelle has since found happiness, gotten married, and is now following her dream of becoming a chef in Cleveland. She also wrote a memoir about her captivity, which became an international bestseller. Alright guys, that's the full recap of Cleveland Abduction 2015. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.